Good morning to all the ones who are still in the research what is peace about. Good morning to all the ones from the Ring of Power meditating in the morning with the rising sun. And here it's very cold and fresh in Portugal. And I was sitting at our ancestors' place and facing the moon set and a bit later the sun rise. And it's for me again and again, what a miracle. It still works. It is still there. And in what a kind of precision is it working? And how is it influencing our way of being, of thinking, of feeling? And I don't know how it is for you, but here I can say for me it's very much being ready to face the unknown. And in this unknown, also discovering a point where suddenly there is the I know where to go. And maybe we are in the same way precise, like the sun and the moon in a certain cycle, and are not aware of this. And I feel the strong call that we don't get lost in our forest of opinions, in this way of where I feel the system of the dying system of the patriarchal culture is playing piano on all our emotions of the ego. And it's a real masterclass to overcome this kind of emotional reactions to the reality we have to face. And then to see that behind all this trouble, behind all this fight and fear, there is a point which is always there. It's something to find this point. Where is your deepest point of trust? Where can I trust in? And from there, find the position or the path. What is my decision for the next? So it cannot come from the ego point. There is much too much fear. But there is something higher. There is a higher wisdom which wants to be remembered. It wants to be discovered. And I wish all of us that we find this point, because only from here we can speak our truth. Only from here we can develop our real compassion. Our compassion to the world or to the world situation, to the refugees, to the nature, is always dependent on this point. Are we here with an open heart? Are we ready to face reality? Yeah, and for me, preparing the Ring of Power for the next coming season, I feel very much that we should, in the next weeks, listen to the question when we ask what frequency is it about, to whom do we ask this question? And for me, it came again very strong, listen to the voice of the earth. And listen to the voice of the earth in a way that I am part of her. We and her on a certain path, on a certain point, are the same. And in this moment, when we are in this reality, the knowing appears and the path where to go. So if there is a not knowing, let us learn to become silent enough to really deeply listen, and then listen to her. It's coming from inside, but it's also coming with a bird or something. The synchronicity from inner world and outer world can help us to find the path. So I wish all of us in the master class that we find this inner point of silence and trust. Have a blessed week.